She crushes sleeping pills into chocolates and brings them to her stepdad at the hospital. He's thrilled to see her and instantly starts eating the chocolate. On the ride home, the pills kick in, and by the time she pulls into her stepdad's driveway, he's completely unconscious in the back seat. She can now finally take his life. And before you judge her for what she's about to do, wait until you hear why. She tries to strangle him, but can't. So she pulls out her phone and texts some shady guy she met online and tells him to come over right now. He texts back and says he can't make it, but he's sending someone he knows. The other guy pulls up, walks over to the car, looks in the back seat, and says, "I didn't sign up to strangle someone," and he gets back in his car and leaves. Now she's alone, sitting in the driveway with an unconscious man in her back seat that she can't move and can't finish off. And then her stepdad starts waking up. He's moving around, trying to sit up, groaning, and nobody is going to help her. So she opens the back door, grabs a plastic bag, and puts it over his head. She holds it there, but it's not working fast enough. He's still moving. So she takes her bare hands and wraps them around his neck and squeezes. He fights it. She doesn't let go. She keeps squeezing until his body goes limp and he stops moving. She stands up, catches her breath, and just stares at him. Then she realizes she still can't get him out of the car. She's not strong enough to carry him inside. But then she thinks of an idea. She picks up her phone and calls an ex-boyfriend, and he drives over. She meets him in the driveway and tells him everything. The pills, the bag, the strangling, all of it. Then she points at the car and tells him her stepdad is in the back seat and she needs help moving the body. He looks at her terrified, looks at the car, and leaves. Now it's the middle of the night. She's completely alone. There's a dead man in her car that she can't move and nobody to help her. So she drags him out of the back seat, wraps him in a blanket, and leaves him right there in the driveway. Then she takes trash bags, cardboard boxes, and tools and stacks them on top of his body until you can't see him anymore. Then she goes inside and goes to bed. His body sits out there all night under a pile of garbage while she sleeps. But the next morning, her ex picks up the phone and calls the police, telling them everything. They show up to the house and search the property, but they can't find her stepdad. Then a detective walks back out to the driveway, takes a closer look at that pile of garbage, and finds his body underneath it. She's arrested and charged with first-degree murder. And right now, you're probably thinking this woman is a monster. But a week before all of this, she was cleaning her stepdad's house and bumped his computer mouse, and the screen lit up with an explicit photo of her body as his wallpaper. She searched his computer and found hundreds more, organized into folders by body part, dating back to when she was 16 years old. The man she called dad had been collecting her intimate photos since she was a child, and this is how she got revenge. Do you think this was justified?